Welcome back to AM Live, and we are here with Wyman Dickerson. Good morning.
Good morning, Heather.
And Matthew Swanson.
Good morning.
And you guys are here from the Amador Community College Foundation. And that sounds so great. It's such a nice roll off the tongue that we have some college here in Amador County. Tell us more about that.
Well, we like to say that it's college anytime, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We have two Amador Learning Centers. One is at the local HHS building, Health and Human Services building.
Mm-hmm.
As far as physical structure goes,
That's on Railroad?
that's on Lower Ridge.
Okay.
And there we have courtesy laptops and iPads that students can use if they don't have one of their own. Also, broadband connectivity is the most important thing, because most students do have a laptop. The others at the Amador Transportation Commission building in Cedar Creek, and this is where we have ITV, which is
that's so
interactive
cool.
television. This classes in real time, most of them provided by Shasta College. So Shasta's really partnered with us in bringing real time in the class. I can raise my hand and talk to the professor and ask
And how's it
questions.
going? Because it just kind of started, didn't
It's
it,
just
the
started,
ITV?
it's just started. And, but we have currently, I think, Matthew, you would say around 50 students at this point in time.
Great.
And
That's wonderful.
I do want to mention real quick, I get my plug in for the gala that's coming in November. It will be our third gala. It's going to be about Italy, going to Italy. And this is where we raise a little bit over half of our funds, because it's all volunteer organization.
Wow.
But we do have one paid staff, Matthew, who
Congratulations, the new coordinator.
Yes.
is our new coordinator
that's
for the
great.
college.
Yeah.
And but we raise half of our funds, Tom, and the other half come from grants and donations.
Okay, and your last, as long as we're talking about the fundraisers here in the middle, the last fundraiser was quite a success, right?
November.
And that was
Just
France. So
previous November, we went to France.
Cool.
Our top live auction prize was a trip to Paris for two.
Oh, wow.
And so
Love it.
I'm hunting right now for a trip to Italy for two. Let's see if we're successful
That'd
this
be
year.
wonderful. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, Matthew, so you're the coordinator,
Yes,
and you have 50 students now?
roughly. It's hard to
Roughly
keep the track,
Now,
but
how many classes are those? How do those divide up, or is it one, or is it all 50, or how does that break down?
so we actually don't offer any classes ourselves. We connect students with community colleges that we partner with.
Okay, that
So,
makes sense.
yeah.
Well, that's what I meant. I probably didn't say it right. So, but there's classes that are offered. So, name one of the classes. How many students is in it? Say.
Well, that depends, because the students themselves choose the classes, so we don't have a specific group of students in
I
any
guess I
one
would just say if
class.
I were going and you had a class
Yeah.
going on.
Let me
Okay.
interject.
Yes.
I'm part of his role because he's just started.
Right.
So he has a learning curve also. But we offer about 50 AAAS degrees and
Okay.
also credential programs and transfer to a UC.
Right.
And what he's going to be counseling on as he gets his feet running is to see what track that these students would like to take. Do they want to go into accounting? Then he's going to help them get on the accounting degree track.
Right.
And what classes they take, if we have somebody that just wants to go to school, they can take 15, 16 units a semester. Most of our students, the demographic 18 to 34, after high school, they're working a job or they're working two jobs. So
Sure.
they might only take 3 units, one class.
Yeah,
So it may take them longer to get there.
exactly.
Sure. And so, do they offer the English 1,
Yes.
math? So you
Yes,
basically
yes.
get the
General
all of the
education,
credits that you need
yeah.
for the AA degree, or the requirements
Yeah.
out of the way, and then as well as.
One thing
Yes.
important here in Amador County, and we've had people ask for this, we partner with Foothill. I think it's Foothill. It's not Foothill. It's the other one in fire science.
Right.
So we're able to do an online fire science degree.
That's wonderful, yeah.
That is
What
great.
about horticulture in Vintner? I don't know what it would.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
That's
That would be a good fit.
Yeah, that's going to take some more, because most of that right now is at UC Davis.
You don't want the dirt in your laptop.
Yeah,
Pour
exactly.
water in there to get those tomatoes to grow.
Yeah, good.
But
But our whole purpose, Heather and Tom, is the reason for this is to take these students that have basically, let's say, fallen through the cracks. They either don't have the money to even go to Folsom, or they're working 3 jobs just to stay alive, is to give them this education to improve their skills. And then me, as a former businessman, my underlying goal is to present those skills to better paying businesses that come into our county.
Exactly.
So we can raise our foundation, our bottom of the living, you know,
Exactly,
bring it up.
exactly.
We want we want $17 an hour plus jobs. And that's what that long term, that's what we're working for.
That's great.
Okay.
This has been a long time coming, and it's so
Yeah.
great it's finally come to fruition. Yeah.
Well, it's taken a lot of help from people that do go to the gala, that donate. We have a lot of generous people, as you very well know, in Amador County.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So,
Do you offer, I think that you were trying to, or like nursing, to help out in some of those as well?
Yeah,
Wyman?
we're looking at that, and we haven't done it yet, but what we're looking at it for is especially to start maybe with the continuing education portion
Right.
for like the nurses and ancillary nursing staff at the
Right.
hospital.
So they can pull their knowledge base up and go up through the nursing
Right.
ranks as well, right?
Absolutely.
So that's, it's really good, and of course, the student could save a lot on gas and time
Right.
exactly.
doing that.
And we also have a lot of scholarships. Right now, it's $46 a unit. Is that correct? But the student doesn't have to pay transportation cost. They don't have to pay, what's the other cost? That'd be,
Books.
yeah, books is the other thing. And we're able to get some scholarships for people if they apply for it. Like right now, we're working closely with Amador Mental Health. And it doesn't have to be somebody that has a mental health issue.
Okay.
They can be in the family.
On the other side of the computer, when you're in the labs and things like that, do we have like really great teachers there? Are we getting some of the best teachers offering these kind of classes?
I think so. We're pulling from Coastline University in Southern California is the main one that we draw classes from.
Yeah.
We also have Foothill, we have Shasta, we have Folsom Lake, and I think there's another one I can't remember offhand.
That's
that we pull
five.
classes from.
Oh, that's great. And how could someone get in contact with you? I'm sure we've probably actually shown the
We have
information
these.
here, but
Well, what we'd like to do is if you have this shown here, March the 17th at 6:30 in the evening, we're having a college information night.
oh, great.
And that college information night is going to be at the HHS building. And that is located at, if I can read this,
On that one, isn't
I
it?
think it's on this one.
10877 Conductor Boulevard, Suite 700.
That's it. That's the street that I was saying, or railroad.
Yeah, exactly. There's, yeah.
It's
it's
conductors,
something-
yeah.
Conductor,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Something to do with trains.
So is that, are you going to be at that class?
Yes, I will be
Help
there.
people out. So
Answer
you're really
questions.
important because when a student comes in and they're wondering what to do, you offer them like a track or what are they interested
Yeah.
in. Also, you probably tell them too, like, hey, you can always just get in and start going for your general education and start there and see what you like, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That's one of the purposes of a JC, isn't it? To and also to reach out. One of the reasons why they have like you have to take a psychology class and a astronomy class to
Right.
see if you have interest in there. I also found out the secondary reason is like so you could find out. Hey, that was a little hard, and whoever's a specialist, they know a lot of stuff in there. So it gives you a feeling that how limited you could be in your knowledge when
Yeah.
someone else goes.
Okay, so I am a human resources director for a local company, and we have employees that need to improve their computer skills. What would you recommend in a case like that? Do you have services? I mean, I guess they can just sign up for classes, but are there any type of programs for employers to, professionally develop their employees?
I don't know offhand. do
At
you?
this point,
No?
not
Okay.
that specific thing, but
Well, get
there
on
are
that.
classes that you could take through the community
Yeah,
colleges.
right, yeah. Okay.
But since you mentioned that, one of the things we're working on is discussing with the employers in Amador County, and this is going to be going on this year, about like, for lack of a better word, internships. We think and part of our building is occupied by Motherload Job Training.
Right.
Working with Motherload Job Training, we may be able to come up with funds that where you as an employer, we can supply you with an intern that you help train on the actual skills while they're getting their educational skills. And also, instead of you paying them $1, maybe you only pay them 10 cents, and we're able to come up
Pay
with
the
90.
rest.
Or some example like that, we're trying to help out that way.
Great
Because the
partnership.
people, we're looking for these business partnerships.
That's great, okay.
So any businesses out there that go, hey, I could use an extra employee and I'd be willing to work with Amador College students, make sure you get in touch with us.
Great.
Wyman, would they want to get in touch with you? You sound like you would be.
Yeah, just call the center,
With
yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Matthew sounds like you know a lot of stuff. What is your major? What
I was an English major actually at Chico State.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good school.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a beautiful school.
And I look at, when we hired Matthew, we interviewed quite a few people, which they were all qualified very well. The group that did the interviewing landed on Matthew. And in my personal opinion, one thing that I like that he brings to the table is his recent graduation, 6-7 years ago. His youthfulness. He brings a different perspective. He's very skilled, as most people are in this age group technologically.
Yes, good, yeah.
And
You
and
have to have
also
that.
then following, for example, the matriculation process, if I can say that, that he would be helping the students through. From my viewpoint, you actually need a bachelor's of science to be able to do that.
Yeah,
It is, they've made it so difficult, and this is one of the things globally that OEI, which is Online Education Initiative by the state of California,
Okay.
that Foothill has actually done this.
Okay.
Is,
No, we're going to go to a break, Wyman.
Okay.
We're going to come back. We're going to have a chance to talk a little bit more.
no, this is it, actually,
Out there?
this is the end.
Is there anybody
yeah.
out there?
No, there isn't.
Nobody's there?
This is it, right here,
We
yes.
didn't need to do this.
See you later, Amador
Yeah, I
County,
think-
Bye-bye.
take care.
you make
We
a
don't
quick
Have a great day.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.